Alright, welcome to Skinny TV on YouTube once again. Let's talk about the Black Stars of Ghana versus Switzerland. Yes, today Ghana had a sweet victory over Switzerland, and I think it is very good for our confidence going into Qatar 2022. I believe that you watching me right now, you've gotten some kind of morale going into the World Cup, and that was a great win for us. In this video, we are going to check out 10 positives that we can pick from the Black Stars of Ghana's victory over Switzerland. What things did we do right? What are some of the positives that we need to look out for, and also make sure that we strengthen it going into Qatar 2022? We have all the details here for you on this channel. It is only left with 3 days, for the World Cup to begin. We started counting way from 39 or 40, and now it is left with only 3 days. Before you delve into it, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, leave your comments in the comment section, smash the subscribe button to join the family if you are new, and put on the bell for more updates on this channel. I'll also be bringing you shout outs as well. Right now we are in heat, that's why the shout out is not really flowing, but it will flow for you. So let's delve into it. Hit 10 things can we say they are positive that we picked from the game. This video is also brought to you in collaboration with Lemonade Finance. Lemonade Finance is an app used to send money to Africa. So if you are based in UK or Canada, just go and download the app from App Store or Play Store. Then you can use the name Osikeni as your referral to get 10% cash back. If you use it to send money, you'll get the best exchange rates on the market. So number one thing that I think is very positive that Ghana we picked from this game is we have the quality players to do the work for us. We have the quality players. Yes, I've heard a lot of people saying that this Ghana's team is the worst going to Qatar 2022. People are just with too much negatives. We should encourage the players. I've been saying always. That's why today I'm excited that at least they've given us a statement win. The players are of quality. Look at Mohamed Salisu compared to the other years. Yes, they've done very well. They've set record for us. We are so much excited about them. We actually admire them so much. But that doesn't mean that these players are not super. They are doing very well. They are playing top class football. Today we did not play even with Partey and even Kudus and some other players. But we showed how we can play. We have the quality players to compete at the highest level. That is one positive thing I saw today. Ghana, we have the quality players. With everything put in place right, we can excel in this particular World Cup. Beating Portugal, beating South Korea, beating Uruguay may be seen as a big task, but not a big task on the pitch. We have quality players, and that is my number one point. The second thing I will talk about is Otto Addo should be bold to take some decisions. Otto Addo should be bold to take some decisions. Why am I saying this? Yes, he has won for us. He's a super coach. We thank him so much. We all know that he doesn't have a lot of experience in terms of coaching, but making bold decisions in the game actually tells how good you are as a coach. Yes, we saw today a lot of players played very well. Some too were not really playing to that level, but he wasn't really taking them out as we were expecting. You could see that some players coming on brought some kind of vibrancy and some kind of energy in the game for the Black Stars of Ghana, and that is talking about a coach who is bold. Even your starting lineup, look at the starting lineup that he brought out today. Today he bent some players that maybe some of us were thinking that they were going to start. And the question is, if we are playing a competitive game, I'm talking about maybe the World Cup, and you have to start a player who is in form ahead of a certain player, will he be able to take that decision? That tells you how bold you are as a coach. I think today he was bold on many occasions, and that was a good one. Some players I was expecting him to take them off very early. He did not do so. We've seen him against Nicaragua where he didn't make a lot of changes. Ghanaian criticized him a lot. Or it's about boldness. So if Coach Otto Addo is very bold, it is going to help Ghana. So today, his boldness gave us that all-important win. I'll tell you why in the next point. The next point is that our in-game reading ability was super. Our substitution in-game reading ability. From the 62nd minute, you can see that the game changed drastically. Fine, Ghana played well before 62nd minute, but if you watch the game well, you get to know that the new players who came on, Antoine Selan Semenyo, Kamal Sowa, Kamal Dean Sulemana, Daniel Koficho, immediately they came on, things really changed. That means that the coach really read the game well before he made those substitutions. Yes, we've seen Coach Otto Addo doing so on many occasions against Nigeria at the Moshood Abiola Sports Stadium. In the second half, we saw that changes that he made, which helped the Black Stars of Ghana very well. So our in-game reading abilities is super for the Black Stars coach. That one alone, I'll give him a thumbs up on that. Against Brazil, we all saw it. First half, Ghana were down by 3-0, and people were thinking, even myself, I was thinking we were going to concede like 6 goals, but we ended the game with 3-0. Telling you that in his second half or during the game, he is able to read it very well with the help of his technical team. So, in-game reading ability is super for the Black Stars of Ghana. Now, the fourth point that I'll talk about is creating of chances. Creating of chances. Yesterday, Ghana scored 2-0, but we created some decent chances. We didn't create many like that, but I think it was decent. Playing against a quality team like Switzerland, we shouldn't underrate them. Yeah, like no one can even underrate them. Yes, they've beaten Spain, they've beaten Portugal, they've beaten the big guys all that you can talk about. And today, not that they didn't play well, they played well. They started with their quality players who also played well, but Ghana, we were superior in this particular game. So what I'm talking about here is Ghana, we created chances, and that is a positive thing for our team. We know our team were not creating a lot of chances. So against Nicaragua, we saw many chances in there, and I think it was good. Today, we also created a lot of chances, and that is a fourth positive that I'll talk about. Now, the fifth one is scoring goals. Yes, we created the chances, and we were able to bury 2 of them. And that was good. Yes, we created even more than that. After scoring the second goal, we created another 2 decent chances that I thought maybe we could have finished off. And that would have been a super and a very, marvelous win for the Black Stars of Ghana. So I think we were able to score 2 goals, which is positive. It boosts team morale and everything in camp ahead of the World Cup. Imagine you create chances, you're able to score, that will dampen your spirits rather. So at least we scored 2, which was good for the Black Stars of Ghana, and that will be my 5th point on the positive things that we learned from the game. Now my 6th point is going to be the kind of formation that we use. It was positive. It was positive, yes. Many of us thought like the coach would have gone with a 3-back system, and he came with a 4-back again. Yes, Coach Eduardo has been starting with 4-back more often. Maybe later on he will switch to 3-4-3, or maybe 3-back, then maybe 5 in the midfield or something. But today we saw him going with a 4-back, and it was okay for the Black Stars of Ghana. That means that he needs to take that bold decision to bench one player. That is Alexander Djiku. Yes, this is all part of what I'm talking about. So in tough games, can he also make that decision? That is the question. Djiku is fantastic, no doubt about his qualities. But if you want to go with 4-back, you cannot start with all those 3 center backs. That is Djiku, Salisu, and Amate, and you need to rest one or let one start from the bench. He said it in post-match that right now it is good he has quality players on the bench as well. So this tells us that yes, our kind of formation that we started with was positive for us because it worked. If it didn't work, it wouldn't have been good for us. So that will be my 6th point. Now my 7th point is that the new players blend very well. The new players, they blended very, very well. Which new players am I talking about? The ones that we haven't really seen them on the pitch. And the likes of Kamal Sowa, I think he wasn't that super, but he was okay on the pitch for Ghana. Efriebane was also new because he played just about less than 1 minute against Nicaragua. But today, we saw that super performance he puts up. Salis Abdul Samed is one player who showed his quality on the field. And I think Elisha also, this was his first start for the Black Stars of Ghana. He was also very good in the midfield. And we can talk about the back, the Tariq Lamptey. This is also his first start against Brazil. He came on as a sub, and the players played as if they've played with themselves for a very long time. Even Salisu and Amate were playing as center backs for the first time, like the 2 of them alone, because other games we saw the 3-back system. So I think this is a great news for the Black Stars of Ghana, and it is my 7th point that I will talk about. My 8th point then is left with 2 quickly. Is that we have a solid bench. I said it in my submission. Yes, the bench was solid. Imagine them, using this as our first 11. What about those on the bench? It wasn't easy for the coach. The coach said it in the post-match that right now he is going to find it very tough to select, but it is good for him because it is good for him to get 26 quality players on the bench or as a team rather than getting good 11, and when one is not there, then he will be thinking. So Ghana, we have a solid bench, and I think this is good for the Black Stars of Ghana's team, which happens to be my 8 points as well. So you can just make your first 11. You can make about 5 first 11s. Still, you can make changes in them. So I think it is good for us. The panicking is down, and everything is ongoing. Now, the ninth point is we kept a clean sheet. We kept a clean sheet. And who did that? Lawrence Atizigi. Yes, most of Ghanaians, we are I don't even want to say we were. We are still, thinking about our goalkeeping department, because we knew that we had Joseph Olakot and we also had Richard Ofori going into the World Cup. But both of the goalkeepers are injured, and most of us are thinking. But I think Atizigi today has given us a lot of hope that going to World Cup, he can be our number one and do very well. Not conceding goal alone will boost his confidence as a goalkeeper. He has been conceding a lot in his club side. That's since Galen, because of their style of play and a whole lot of stuff. He has been conceding about 19 goals already out of 13 games this season. But in the Black Stars of Ghana's JC, sometimes it doesn't go well. But today, he was very solid for the Black Stars of Ghana. Keeping a clean sheet is a positive thing for the Black Stars of Ghana. Now, my 10th point is team spirit will go very high. Yes, increase in team spirit. Now, lifting the spirit is very important going into every tournament. If you're a team and you're not getting a lot of wins, you are not scoring, you are not doing positive things on the pitch, your spirit will go down. And when you are about to face any opponent, your past will be reflecting. It will be telling you this game you can't even win. But this is the time that right now the team spirit is back, and every player will play alongside. If you're a team and you have a good spirit around you, the aura and everything is ongoing, even a player who is not really that well, immediately he comes in, he will fit in well and will be playing his best game for the team. So I think these are my 10 top points, positives, that I picked from the Ghana versus Switzerland game. If I should go over for you again, one is we have the quality players to do the job. And two is Coach Otoado should be bold to make some decisions for the Black Stars of Ghana. 3 is our in-game reading abilities was super for the Black Stars of Ghana today. 4 is we were able to create chances. So chances creation was good for the team. And 5 is we were able to score some goals, which was positive. 6, I spoke about our formation that we went into the game with, which worked for us. 7 is the new players blend very well on the field of play. 8 is we had a solid bench in this particular game. 9 is we kept clean sheet, which was good for the team. And 10 is the team spirit was also super, or it's good now going into Qatar 2022. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Did I make sense or I didn't make sense? Let me know it in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe, put on the bell for more updates here on this channel. This was Skinny TV, and of course, we shall meet later. Please subscribe to the channel and hit on the notification bell for more.